Solskjaer's under pressure. That's what they tell me. Solskjaer is under pressure. Guys, Sheffield United at home to Manchester United. In years gone by, this was a banker. This was an absolute... As a matter of fact, fewer bankers were as obvious as Sheffield United at home to Man United. But times have changed. Times have changed. And now we're in a 6-pointer for a Europa League position. That's what we're currently looking at. And I know it's early and it could get worse. But that's what we're looking at. Sheffield United are currently above Manchester United. And rightly so. They actually deserve to be ahead of Man United. They've played better. They look more of a unit. They've got good results. They've beaten teams that we couldn't beat. Arsenal. Sheffield United are above Manchester United. Got to face reality. And they tell me that Solskjaer is under pressure. Now, where did pressure come from? Where did this pressure come? Because going into the international break, things were looking up, you might say. Things were looking up. Now, yeah, we ain't won every game in the period I'm about to talk about. But things, I'm not even going to say turn the corner, because that phrase is used way too often. Turn the corner, and then before you know it, you're back on the same road that you apparently left. Like, come on, man. You go around the block? Like, come on. As I said before, we're on the bend, innit? We're on the bend. It's a long bend. It's a long bend. When we get around the corner, I'll let you know. But we're on the bend. But Solskjaer's under pressure. We drew Liverpool. We beat Partizan. We beat Norwich. We beat Chelsea. We lost to Bournemouth. We beat Partizan again. Then we beat Brighton. Into the international break. Things are looking up. Rashford's on form. Martial's on form. Fred's looking good. International break not even over. Yet Solskjaer's under pressure. I mean, football's a funny game. Football is a funny game. Things can change. And I'm not even saying he's not under pressure. I think there's always a pressure that comes with the Man United job. But it's unfair. It's unfair. He don't deserve this. He don't deserve... And yeah. Season ain't been good. Good enough so far. Hasn't been good. But when you're on the bend, you're approaching the corner that you want to turn, give the man a break, man. Give the man a break. And I'm not even coming here to make excuses for him, because I guess you can judge him from the time he got the job permanently. I think that's neither here nor there. I'd rather judge him on since he got the job. And there's been ups. I'm talking about when he got the job temporarily as a caretaker manager. There's been ups. There's been downs. There's been ups. There's been midway. It's been a rocky ride, a bumpy ride. But you gotta give the man a break. Man's enjoying his international break, seeing his players do well. Daniel James qualifying for the Euros. And all of a sudden he's under pressure again. I mean, the pressure never left, but it intensifies. All because someone lost their job. Imagine, a manager gets sacked from his job because results weren't good enough. And your job now is at risk from the man who got sacked because his results weren't good enough. Now, I'm not saying he shouldn't be under pressure, but it's just funny how football works. It's a big game. It's a massive game. Similar to when we beat Chelsea in the Capital One Cup or the Worthington Cup, Worthless Cup. And we all said this result will mean nothing if we don't go and beat Bournemouth on the weekend. We lost to Bournemouth on the weekend. The result did mean something. We were wrong because we're still through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. We lost to Bournemouth, cool. We beat Brighton. We're still in and around the positions we want to be in, but a bit too far back. We need to catch them. We need to catch up. This game is huge. This game is massive. Dynamics in the Premier League have changed. They've changed no end. Mourinho, he's at Spurs. We got a tough run coming up, starting with Sheffield, including Spurs, including Man City. Europa League in between all of that. Thank God we've qualified already. We can actually play the kids. A win is paramount. And I think, well, by the time we play them, Spurs would have played their game. What day are we playing? Saturday or Sunday? I think it's a Sunday, isn't it? So, no, where are we? Sunday. So who's playing? Spurs would have played West Ham. Arsenal would have played Southampton. Chelsea would have played Man City. Leicester would have played Brighton. So all the teams that we're fighting for, you know, European places for, apparently, they would have played. We know exactly what we need to do. It ain't gonna be easy. Sheffield know what they're doing. Chris Wilder is on job. Solskjaer is under pressure. You're right. Massive pressure because the knives are out. As a matter of fact, they're being sharpened. If you listen real carefully, they're being sharpened as we speak. They're being sharpened. They're ready. They're ready and waiting. And there's a mixture of people now, you know. There's a mixture. I say now. The ones that sharpen it as we speak. Let's be sharpening. The Mourinho, what do you call them? Mourinhoistas? The Mourinho fan club. Mourinho in brigade. They're sharpening. Because Jose, I think he's going to do well with Spurs. I don't know how well he's well, but he's going to do well. And all the Mourinho in are going to say, that's why we should not get rid of him. Ollie's a bum. How can you want this PE teacher over the special one? But then there's some people who didn't want Mourinho. But a lot of those people want Poch. And if Ollie loses, or even draws, a game, any game, doesn't matter when, they're going to be out in full force. The knives are sharpening. Some of the knives are sharp. They stay sharp, ready, waiting. Just in case, always strapped. For Solskjaer. I feel sorry for him. A man is trying to do a job and nobody wants to give him leeway. They don't. No leeway. None. The Mourinho in are acting like we were pulling up trees in that final season. I'm not saying it was all his fault, but the same courtesy you gave to him, and I know he has a record to back it, but if we're talking about results, the same courtesy you afforded to him, you don't afford to Solskjaer. Pochettino, his results in 2019 have been worse. 25 points in 24 games. Worse. Yeah, everyone is, oh, not everyone, but you are adamant that he's the right man for the job. There's no question that his credentials are better than Solskjaer's. No question. His record speaks for himself. I mean, 4th place finishes. Champions League semis, runners up. But the results tell you, the performances tell you that he's better than Solskjaer. But does that mean you have to sack Solskjaer? Just because Poch is out of a job? Like, come on, man. We're in November. Give it a break. Give it a break. But they're ready. They're ready. And because of that, Solskjaer is under pressure. He must get that win. Must! I ain't even confident. We got a few problems in it. I'll give you what I will go as a lineup. Then I'll give my prediction. Of course, we know we've got a few injury issues. A few people are just coming back from injury, but still not ready. And a few people's out. McTominay's out. Pogba's out. We've got the likes of Bailly, Shaw, Tuanzebe, Matic. Dalot, he may be. Fosu Mensah. They are just returning from injury. Different levels of the, the return stage, but they're just returning. So we got problems. Rojo's out. I think actually I might be coming back as well. We got problems. I will go with De Gea and goal. I would go with Wan-Bissaka, Brandon Williams, Lindelof and Maguire as the back four. Fred, he's looking good. Hopefully he can keep this up. He needs to keep it up. And this game, more than anything, he needs to step up massively. No Pogba, no McTominay. He's now, he should have been taking the mantle of the senior midfielder when McTominay was there. But without McTominay, he has to grab this game by the scruff of his neck. He has to run that midfield like a general. And if the Brighton's game anything to go by, I have faith that he's gonna have a good game. The question is who partners him. Matic, a lot of talk about him in terms of what has gone on in social media, his future at the club, etc., etc. Garner, is he too young? Is he ready for the Premier League? Gomez, same questions. There's talk possibly of Andres Pereira dropping back into the midfield. We know he's played in the midfield under Jose, very briefly, mind you. But he has played there. He's a senior, one of the senior players now. Who would I play against the Fred? It's actually a tough one. It is actually a tough one. I think you have to go with Pereira. Matic ain't that guy anymore. That's the first thing. And he's just coming back from injury. Even at his best right now, like when he's in his full fitness, he ain't got the leg. So imagine when he's not fully fit, he was struggling that midfield against the energy of Sheffield United. So I will go with Pereira. I'll go with Pereira next to Fred. I would have Lingard in the 10 behind the striker because of the legs, the energy that he can give. I'm going to need the pressing. He probably presses better than anyone in our team, in our squad even. So I'll go with Lingard in that 10. Rashford on the left, James on the right, and Martial up front. My head says draw. And if we draw, the knives are out. Not from me. Not from me, but the knives will be out. We have to win. We have to win. My head says draw. My heart says win. My head says a 1-1. My heart says 2-1 United. Honestly, I can't pick. I'm not gonna pick. That's it. 2-1 heart, 1-1 head. Make of that what you will. Leave your comments below. Let me know your team for the Man United Sheffield United game. Put your predictions as well. And let me know how long you're gonna give Solskjaer until you're calling for Poch. If you're not doing it already. How long does he get? We're in November. Does he get till Christmas? Does he get to the New Year? Does he get to the next international break? End of the season? How long before your lives come out? Guys, make sure you hit the like, share and subscribe button. I'll see you soon.